Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am coming in today with a relatively short video. As a matter of fact, this month I will have several videos, probably twice a week again for most of December, because I have so much to bring to you, some makes and hauls and all that good stuff. But today I am bringing you the results of my dress that I made for the Little Red Dress project and a pattern review. First, let me just talk about this fabric, and welcome to all my new subscribers. Thank you all for tuning in today. I greatly appreciate it. Feel free to, if you like, to share, to comment, to subscribe, all that good stuff. But thank you for tuning in. Let me tell you about this fabric first. I got this fabric. This is and it's coming off true to color. It should look like a wine, and it is a wine color. And it is a stretch crepe. This is the very first time I've ever worked with a stretch crepe. And this is the wrong side. I'm gonna try to hold this up. That's the wrong side. And then this is the right side. When I tell you this was wonderful, wonderful, wonderful to sew with, it really was. I initially, for my Little Red Dress, was going to do a different pattern. But there was quite a few adjustments I would have needed to make to it. And I didn't want to do a whole heck of a lot of fussing, and then I was going back and forth, and I'll share what that pattern is later, because I am still making it, but for something totally different. And the dress, I wanted to choose one. I don't wear red, so this is not like a candy apple red. This is a wine in the red family. And so after thinking about it, I wanted to stick to a dress, a pattern that I thought, okay, I can dress this up, wear to what I wore today. Actually, I wore today to the Sewing Fashionistas Christmas party here in Houston, which is ran Sewing Fashionistas, the group that I've talked to you about throughout the year. If you've been on my channel under my Style Aesthetic playlist, I'll leave the link of that here if you want to check out any of those videos. But that Christmas party was today. I'm just getting home, so I thought, you know what? Why not go ahead and record the video? And so I knew I wanted to make something that I can wear, dress it up to what I wore to today, which was afternoon Christmas party. Or if I want to wear this to work, I can throw a blazer or a cardigan over this. I didn't want to wear anything that, because initially if I made what I was originally going to make in this fabric, I probably wouldn't have worn it again, and I didn't want that. I didn't want to make something that is kind of special occasion-y and I probably would never wear it again. I didn't want to do that. And so that pattern, I ended up buying 5 yards of this, but I only used 2.5, maybe 2.5 of it for this dress. And let me show you the dress I made. As you can tell by the title, is the Cashmerette Turner Dress. I did the short sleeve, and it's a soft V-neck option. You use this with a stretch. It says knit fabric such as rayon jersey, cotton jersey, ITY, with at least 50% crosswise stretch. And the lining piece, you use the main fabric or a similar or a lighter weight knit. So this is self-lined. I self-lined it with the stretch crepe. Love this. We know how people talk about M6886, and if I find the picture, I'll pop it up, as their TNT. This, because this only took me an hour and a half to sew up. Once it was all cut out, it took me an hour and a half to sew up. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. And I'll pop up pictures and videos, but let me tell you the adjustments I made. So I did trace off the entire pattern. You guys know I do that, especially for indie. I trace off all my indies. And so for my adjustments, the adjustments I did make were, the top it starts out at the shoulder as the 22, and then it grades out around the bust. I'm sorry, a 20 to a 22, and then the 26 I graded out for the hip. And so I also did a gaping neck adjustment. I did the sloping shoulder adjustment, and I did a sway back adjustment. So for those who might be interested in how to do a gaping neck adjustment, or the sloping shoulder adjustment. I have a video for that, so I'll link that right here, and you can go back to that video if you want to see how I make those adjustments. But as you can tell, let me see if I can stand up. Hopefully you can tell. So yes, no gaping back there, and I'll pop up a video too because it'll be easier to see in the video. No gaping back here at all. Now for the sleeves, I'm thinking, because this did stretch, it did meet the stretch quotation there, but see how that has a little bit of pulling there. I'm thinking the ITY, it probably wouldn't do that because that has a little bit more stretch to it. And so maybe for a more stable knit like this, I could have gone out here, kept the shoulder to the 20 and started grading here at the 22. And so to fix that. But as I lose weight, that won't be an issue, and it still looks good. It looks absolutely phenomenal. I'll pop up pictures here, and I'll pop up a picture of Roz and I. Roz, as you know, I always talk about her. I bought fabric from her. She's the one who hosts the Sewing Fashionistas meetup group here in the Houston area. And so this is me and Roz in this picture. She's always fabulous. You know, her expertise, for those who already know, fashion design and all of that, that's her area of expertise, and she always looks 100% from head to toe. So those were the adjustments I made, and like I said, it only took me an hour and a half to sew this up. No problems at all. So I'm left with what I'm going to do with the fabric that I have left, because I have like 2.5 yards left. So I'm considering doing this. What came to mind was this knit button up. Remember I shared this in the previous haul, because I really do like the way this feels. It feels so good. I'm thinking about either doing this, what version, probably the short sleeve, maybe view A. If you can see the line drawings back there, I'll probably do view A. Or I'm thinking of doing McCall 7721. This version, but hacking this to put a zipper in the front and doing something, some embellishment on the sleeve. That's what I'm thinking. So we shall see, and that won't happen until probably January, because you all know I have my plans for the rest of this year, which I'm sticking to. This was the only new thing in my list that was not planned, but I was like, let me go ahead and make it. So this was my official entry into the Little Red Dress project, which is being hosted by Renata of the Twilight Stitcher, and I will leave the link to her channel down below. Check her out. And so yeah, that is it. Real quick video for you today. Want to give you a pattern review. Of course, you all know I love Cashmerette patterns because they fit me so well, and all I'm doing is grading between sizes and doing any typical adjustments I do. Oh, the only difference I will do on my next version, I am going to lengthen the bodice. It is meant to hit on your high waist, but after making it, I do want it to maybe a 1/2 inch. I'll lengthen that bodice so it's not so as high as it is on me as it is right now. So yes, that's it. I have nothing else. This is a really quick sew. This is so beginner friendly. This is such a beginner friendly pattern, and it'll introduce you to lining, and the lining process is so very easy. As with all of Cashmerette so far, my experience with the Cashmerette pattern instructions are that they're very easy to follow, and so this is something very easy to get you into working with a knit and doing some lining. So I love that this is the bodice only is self-lined. Absolutely beautiful. So that is it. If you have any questions, everybody, let me know. Leave them down below. I will most certainly get back with you. And yeah, that is it. Stay tuned. I have a haul. Like I said, I have a haul video. I have makes videos coming up. Hauls and makes videos for the rest of December is what you'll be getting. So stay tuned, because there's a lot to show and a lot to share. Especially if you've been following me on Instagram. I've been trying to show things in my Insta stories, but to get more into a little bit more in depth about reviews on some of the things I made. I will be sharing those in upcoming videos. So stay tuned, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in today. You all have a blessed Sunday and have a blessed week. And we will see you in the next video, which will probably be on Wednesday. So stay tuned for that. All right, everybody. Bye.